How many times do I gotta tell you? There ain't no dates! Oh, good afternoon, my friends. How are we doing? It's good to see you guys. Good morning, good morning. Pre-market? It seems to give... It's been a while since I've touched on the theory. It looks like that... Hold on, let me talk with the team first. Did you wash your hands, Astro? Absolutely fucking not. God, train that immune system. Mandelbrot, yes. Cheeto, what's going on? Hedgies are fucked today? Hedgies are fucked. I was once asked if I washed my hands. My answer was I didn't piss on my hands. If you just whip it out, you're fine. At that point, you're just wasting water. Why would I wash my hands? I got a clean dick. Yes, sir, Martin. That is classic Carlin right there. Carlin, Lemmy, and Slash are all my gods. I wash my hands when I piss on them. Yep. Wash the dick before you piss. Now I like that. I like that. I'm so confused, dude. I keep spraying this shit everywhere, and these goddamn fucking insects will not leave.
Deep.
Okay. Let me update the thumbnail. My headset has been off this entire time. I am so sorry if somebody has super chatted or donated or any of that fucking gay shit and I didn't see it. Or hear it, rather. What's today? 22nd? Yeah. Fuck. My friends were closer than ever to seeing our next major run. The amount of stuff that we've been finding, I'm gonna be hopping in the Discord in a second, and we'll be able to really dive into all the developments. Everything we've been finding, though. Yo, Tim, welcome. Everything we've been finding as of recent, including everything before, but more so now, is insanity. It's like yesterday. Yesterday is I don't even know where to start. Just take a look at those Dave Marino bit. Yeah. I love Dave. Yo, Zez? Let me know how you want me to pronounce your name. Good morning, man.
What are you doing?
Yo, Dap, welcome. Do you have to buy super chats to be heard here? No. Zaz? Got you. Yeah, Dave, if you guys aren't aware of who we're talking about, there's another great cat named David Marino Jr. And he does amazing technical analysis. He's more so of like a Elliott wave theory kind of guy, but nonetheless, he's super smart, super he's a really smart guy, and he picks up on things really quick. He and I crossed paths about a month ago, 2 months ago, and he wasn't really a fan of the cycle theory, the fractal theory, whatever it is. And then as he started to see all of my work when I was independent at the time, he started to really be just wowed, I guess. And so now what he's been doing is he's been finding the commonalities between TA and what has become the fractal theory thing. And Jesus fucking Christ, Spy. Alright. Jesus, why do I take so long to explain shit? So, anyhow, he's been doing some excellent work, and he's been doing a lot of stuff relating to crypto and how it looks like the crypto market is being used to pump the rest of the market, and especially be used as some form of margin with meme stocks. It's also something that Josh Caruza, I think is his last name on Twitter, JP. Not Mert Trades, but anyhow. But originally there was another lady, or a lady, named M. Kriegs who really started with the theory, and she, at least as far as I know, really pointed it out and has shown how they seem to be inversely correlated. So, alright. I'm gonna hop in the Discord. I need this caffeine to kick in. I need my fucking Adderall to kick in. Yo, Validus, you motherfucker. Thank you. Thank you for gifting a sub to the real Daddy Long Stroke. It's a hell of a name. Alright. Yo, Tim, thank you. Thank you. Could the price action of him be sent? Exactly, Amen. Exactly. I know a guy. Good morning, man. This concept of the same events happening just within different intervals of time, and if you can find a pattern, when you develop the salience for those types of patterns, some really interesting things come up.
This sequence of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goes on theoretically forever.
You fucking virgin.
Yo, Astro, Jesus
Mr.
Christ,
Astro, we have so much to show you.
It's your boy.
He's running.
no.
He's running.
So, I'm gonna start over for like the 5th time since you're finally here, and we're gonna.
Suck my dick.
No, it's fine. It just gave me more time to become more more clear, like to have
No, you're
a
good, brother.
clearer
You're good.
vision of
Chill
all
out.
this.
It's okay, Pumpkin. It's okay.
It helps me understand time you
All right.
I'm pulling your stream up one
Sorry,
second.
real quick, Welch, can I just ask a quick question?
Yeah, yeah.
I just want to know, how did you apply the percentage to get the 1500 number?
Can someone drop
So-
from Welch's stream real quick too, just so I can jump in?
I
So
got
the
you.
Go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Am I sharing my correct screen? Let
Yep.
me change windows, and then let me just do screen so I can switch back and forth. Oh, it won't let me.
Sorry to interrupt the question.
There we go. No,
You
you're
in
good, go.
Astro?
Yeah. Thank you.
So how I did that was the equation. So
Are the audio levels between me and Discord good?
according to Robert Devani and really Benoit Mandelbrot, we use Fairy Addition. So it's just adding fractions, adding the numerators and adding the denominators. So obviously the third bulb would be the projected run, which again is on what seems to be between 120 and 140 days between runs, depending on where you measure from.
Yo, let me real quick. In the top right,
Yep.
you see how it says unnamed
Where's that?
of the chart?
yes,
yeah,
yes.
right
Yep.
click it or click it. The drop down arrow.
Oh, the drop down?
Yep. Click make a copy.
Make a copy. Yep.
And then
Can't.
do you have PayPal?
Why?
So
want you to get
you
the
can use my affiliate link in the description to start a membership so you can save this shit.
Just don't turn off your computer.
Well, I have it.
Is this
I
a
have
fucking
it on
speed run?
here, and so my computer the other day, I just kicked the wire into my desk, but everything's auto saved on TradingView.
Okay.
So it actually auto saves every 10 minutes.
And just having like a stub of it, so to speak, so you have a it's like
Well, I'd
version
like to-
control.
I'd like to. I'll sign up for that today at some point, and
Yeah.
that way you can edit this as well, I believe, if I share it with you.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that you have like different points in time you can go back to. Is
Big jump.
Oh, I wish. Oh my God, you're right, Astro. You're right. Because as I add to this,
Guys.
yeah, the best I have so far are screenshots of different ones. But I also
Gotcha.
have a video recorded already
Oh,
too to reference back to.
Yeah, I figured I would just save you the trouble, and on top of that, like, I've got like, what's my chart count? Sorry to
No, you're good, bro.
fucking go off the rails here. How many fucking? It used to say how many charts I had. It was well over like 100 something different layouts I had saved
Let's see.
for just AMC.
Fucking crazy.
So,
Ain't fun.
but having those backups so that I could go to different points in time and yeah, helps a
I'll
lot.
definitely.
Here she goes.
40, 50.
Yo, Scott
Yeah,
said
up,
that high
Let's go,
frequency
Amy!
algo is buying. That's the only reason it's going up.
So to finish that question, how you solve for 1/3 is adding the fractions. So what are the fractions? Bulb 0/1 is this, okay, from here to here, to the cusp point, which is just where the family of bulbs off the main cardioid connects. So this is the cusp. This portion starts in the 6th deviation from center.
Fuck you,
and
bitch. I want up you any second. Hey, no, fuck you. Shit.
And this is the verification point, which is just where something changes or
Like a pivot point, kinda.
yes. And then there's also one here, obviously, because we had the other run. So now that we know what bulb 0 over 1 is and what bulb 1 over 2 is, these two, we can figure out how we're going to solve for bulb 1 over 3. So we know that there's roughly 120 days between each run. We know the period. We know that P over Q is an important equation.
Can you define P and Q
Because-
real quick?
So Q being the period
Okay.
or time.
Mhm.
So it says here Q is the period of the bulb. So the question is, what is P? There are several
Gotcha.
geometric and dynamical ways to determine P. I think they list 3 ways. The third way is the one I used. Simply plot the points on the attracting cycle of period Q in the Fateau set. What you see is the cycle moves around the ears and the main component, rotating by P over Q of a turn at each stage, which explains why, if you imagine this on a 3D dimension, and the law, if you will, of Mandelbrot, stating that eventually this will map out around the entire parameter of the dynamic plane. It's doing that 1 P over Q, or 1 turn per escape to infinity, or every time it escapes to the next hyperbolic component, which is just on a Mandelbrot.
Just a
It
new
is-
iteration, basically, right?
It's a new iteration, but more importantly, these lines represent the hyperbolic component, which is anything shaded black. The colored
Oh,
region.
I have an idea for you,
the-
real quick.
Yep.
Right click on the chart.
Yep.
Go to settings.
Settings. Yep.
For your go to appearance. I think this will help you for the 3D. See where it says gradient at the top.
Yes.
Click.
Yeah,
No, keep it as a gradient. Change your bottom color though, which I think would be the first, to keep that, like, change that to just be black. Oh, that's the top. Okay, yeah. But with that gradient, and then maybe shade it a little bit lighter on the other one.
And then like that.
Yeah, now zoom out. It might help with the,
Oh yeah, for sure. That's so much easier to see.
yeah.
Nice. So yes, so think of these lines above as hyperbolic components. So on the hyperbolic components on a Mandelbrot, or what is that how you pronounce it?
What is it?
Mandelbrot, yes.
Oh.
Is it the black? So anything escaping, anything orbiting 0 that escapes to infinity is colored. So if you were to zoom in on these, it's hard to see. There are antennas, like here,
Mhm.
that are shaded a different color. They're not black. So within these, if you keep zooming in on a Mandelbrot plot, you eventually come to an infinite amount of other
It's
Mandelbrots.
composed of infinitesimal Mandelbrots within it, basically,
Yes. It's
So you have no idea.
it's literally fractal geometry, and as you know, Astro, like, this is nothing new to you. This is everything.
right? No, this
like-
is new. The
Well-
mathematics
well,
to it.
Well, yes, but like your thesis, like, you've been doing this, so you understand this perfectly. There can be an infinite amount of iterations, and when you pull up the 1 second chart on your stream, sometimes,
Oh yeah.
if you think about the computers that are trading on what, like, milliseconds of time, like,
Even smaller sometimes, I think. But yeah.
that is Mandelbrot, essentially, like.
Yeah, it's you can look at the one tick and you'll see it.
So, all right. So, anyways, how do we solve for 1/3, and why is there a giant bar projection here? So we know over 1 bulb is here. We know 1/2 bulb is these two. And we add those two somehow to equate to 1/3. So all this projection is the bar pattern from the base of January to June condensed into 120 days, because we know the period between cycles is roughly 120 days. And now we have to figure out why that would be bulb 1/3. So if you look at the equation, it's just
Wait,
adding
what about
fractions.
wait, what about go back to your chart. 1/3, wouldn't that be contingent upon
So I already know the answer. But I'm just saying, like, we kind of had to.
is let me
I
ask
reverse
this.
engineered it. Like this geometric, like fractal geometry. It's like you're almost doing it backwards at this point.
Yeah,
To create a projection.
right.
So I was hung up on this equation for the longest time.
Isn't it constantly ambiguous though?
What do you mean?
Would your 1/3 be dependent upon what the what
has-
the 1/4 would be? Or
No,
would it?
so 1/3 is 0/1 plus 1/2.
Because
Now-
if it isn't, then you're assuming that the what is it? I think it's the exponent of the Mandelbrot equation. You're assuming is a constant. If it's a constant, then yes, what you're saying I think holds. But if it's not a constant, then
We
wouldn't
determine about which one's greater? How one?
Yes, so I'll read
Somebody's
that. So
echoing.
one curious fact that relates to the fairy tree involves the size of the bulbs hanging off the main cardioid. To begin, we think of the root point of the main cardioid as being the cusp at c equals 1/4. So how do we calculate c equals 1/4? So we look at the dynamical plane, and we measure, and this is the weekly chart now. I'll switch to the daily, but just for visual purposes. I've already done this. It's 715 days, a quarter of the is it circumference or radius? Whatever this is. So
diameter.
Yes. See, I'm fucking retarded. So it's roughly 715 days at a quarter. So I just measured 715 days out from the center, and it lies in the 6th ring from center. That would be the cusp, right?
Yeah.
So this is the point of origin, and then this being the verification of that cusp. And I'm this is all like the last part of all of this, so I'm working backwards with you right now.
Right.
So this is where the family is what the literature refers it to as of bulbs originates from off the main cardioid.
Can you go to the one-day chart real quick?
Yep. It's actually easier if I do at that point now.
Is that bifurcation or bifurcation?
Bifurcation.
It's supposed to be bifurcation.
Yeah.
Somebody's an autist. It's okay. Or dyslexic, not autist. Let's not.
Hey, I have sex daily too. Leave him alone.
It's all good. I just want to make sure.
So we know what c equals 1/4 is.
Yep.
Roughly 715 days. Then we call the main cardioid the 0/1 bulb. The root point of any other bulb is just the point where this bulb is attached to the main cardioid, or the bifurcation, which is labeled bifurcation 1.
What's I want to make sure I have that nomenclature right. What's the? Can you go to that write-up where it uses the term
Bifurcation?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's basically just saying it gets cut in half.
No, I just want to make sure I have the pronunciation right.
F5, right? Or
Control F. I think it would be BI, right? Yeah.
Right there on the left.
Bifurcation at the bottom, halfway.
On the west
Oh, it's
Yeah.
bifurcation.
Bifurcation, yeah.
This guy has some typos in his fucking work.
Uh-huh.
Bifurcation.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you should
As
be working
C
on it like
moves
2 in the
from one
morning.
hyperbolic component to another, the map undergoes bifurcation.
That's splitting
now-
in two, basically.
The bifurcation definition, I think there's a few that are interesting.
Is it like a recursive division of itself? Is that what it means?
The division of something into two branches or parts. So like fractals, right?
Yeah. I've never heard of the suffix frication.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. So
Or root. I don't know. Suffix root, whatever.
So
Sorry.
we know that no, you're good. So we know that this is the point of origin off the main cardioid for the family of bulbs. 0/1, this bulb, 1/2 equals plus 1/2 equals 1/3. But because we're dealing with something more than just a shape, right? Or black blotches and a colored border,
Right.
we're dealing with a security being traded on the stock exchange. So we need to associate these fractions with some sort of value within AMC. And I was like, okay, is it the FTDs? Is it volume? Like, what could it possibly be? So now remember, before I figured, or we figured this out, whoever assisted me, this was already on my chart, this bar projection.
Yeah.
Just for the hell of it. So now we're reverse engineering that Farley tree equation. So to do so, I said, okay, let's take the percentage change from as far back as we can go, kind of where the cardioid starts, to the base of January, 85.16%, right? So we're going to add that 85.16 plus. We're going to find the percentage change from January to June, which is 3,612%. That's actually a little higher than the last one. But ballpark, right? It just depends on where I
You trying to piece together proportions?
Thing. We'll go there and here. 3,491 plus 3,491. But you can understand how it's different depending on where your starting point is.
Yeah.
So we add those two together and we get 3,576. So what do you think? And remember, we're adding the percent change from the main cardioid to
the bifurcation point.
The 1 and 2 bulb. The 1/2 bulb. Remember, this bar projection is just January to June. It has nothing to do with the main cardioid.
Right.
So 3,576% is the value of 1/3 in terms of AMC. So this bar projection, from here to there, what do you think the fucking percentage change would be?
Right.
It is 3,583. The calculation from the Farley tree edition is 3,576.
I would just round it to 3,600% at that point, just for easy numbers, which is just 60 squared.
Either that's a coincidence.
60 squared is every 2 months.
Either that's a coincidence or that's the math being applied to the stock. So they're, and so we get into this part of this where in Astro you can visualize this as a 3D plane.
Right.
The definition of a basin is a container, mostly shallow, or that contains liquids.
Yeah.
Used to contain liquids. So if we think about liquidity in this trading of the security, if this equation is being used to contain liquidity, you have to ask yourself if there is truly a basket of highly shorted stocks, there could potentially be like consider this
Can you-
one galaxy, right?
Right.
Like,
I think
there's a
it's a solar
universe.
system. Can you
Yes.
click compare? It's along the toolbar on the top.
Compare. Yep.
Solar
Put GME.
system.
Type in GME and then
Oh, I
hover
already
over
started
it.
one.
Hover,
Yeah.
go back. Do Control Z.
Control Z.
Yep. Click compare again.
Yep. GME.
Yep. And then just hover over it and click new price scale.
New price scale.
Okay. Now close out of that. Double click the GME line.
This.
Yep. Where it says style, change that from a line to
Candles.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yep.
Or area.
Do candles first. Click color bars based on previous close. At the top.
Yep.
Look at Jim Screamer's tweets. He's
And then-
lost it.
And then click OK. Now, can you zoom in? Oh, I see what it's doing. Okay.
Is it scaling it?
Yeah,
like-
so on the left-hand side, you'll see the price chart, or the price dimension for GME.
This is all GameStop right here from
Yeah, yeah.
conception or
But
when
you
it
see-
went public.
Look on the left-hand side. You see the price scale that was added?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Right-click that. And then click %. And then zoom in to where we're at roughly. And then do the same with AMC's price chart on the right. See how AMC's price chart is on the right-hand side?
Yeah.
Right-click that. Right-click it.
Oh, right click it.
Uh-huh.
Percentage.
Yep.
Percent. Okay.
And now, I wonder what happens if you click GME's candles again. What was the line?
Well.
Yep, that right there.
line.
I'll just
This?
double click. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Change it from candles to try a baseline. Yep. And then where it says fill top area and fill bottom area, click the second color for each of those and increase the opacity. Make it like 30-ish%. Yep, and then do the same for the fill bottom. There you go, you're good. Okay, can you click OK? And whoever's like on their phone, like your mic is rubbing against something and it's really loud. So if you can just mute if you're not talking at the moment. And then right click on the chart. Oh, you're good, you're good. Can you right click the chart and go to settings, go to the background colors so that you change the gradient again. Make the first color white. Actually, make the second color white. Make the first color. You do a dark blue.
Is that fucking blue or purple? I'm colorblind.
One more to the left, or two to the left. Right there. Yep. Click that. There you go.
Okay.
Or we can do red and green if that helps.
Well, the bars of AMC are red and green, so probably wouldn't contrast.
Don't do red, please. I'm colorblind on red.
Actually, change the blue. I just realized how terrible the contrast
Of
is.
the gradient?
Yeah, so now change it to do that bottom left color.
Red?
Yep, right there, yep.
Looks like 2006 Microsoft.
Okay. Okay.
This area, fill top area. we
Oh
should
yeah,
change that.
you can increase the opacity or whatever you want to do. I'm just trying to make that visual context more apparent, so it looks more 3D.
Make it green. Whatever the fuck that is. That's yellow, isn't it?
Yeah. one of my best friends growing up is colorblind, so I
still read the crayons. All right. So,
No, you're good.
I guess that makes sense.
Right click. So click OK, and then right click on each of the price axes for AMC and GME, and select the indexed to 100 option.
Okay.
And now go back to your week. Okay. Can you manipulate those so that they adhere to the 7th ring? So adjust for both of the price charts. Can you change it so they top out at the 7th ring?
So where is the candle for GME? I can't change the scale.
Oh right, right click the whatchamacallit, change it to log instead of indexed to 100. Do log.
Index.
Yep.
Guys, why can't we just put ducks on the freaking chart?
Okay, now there you go.
So it does occur if this is GameStop, right? These two.
Yep.
It does occur in the 7th. Now, how do you want me to scale this? So GameStop.
Do you want even?
Sure.
We'll try something crazy. Change it to the click go from a 1 week to do the 1 minute.
So they're giving me a couple ideas.
And then go zoom out so we're on the day, basically. Click on the bottom left, you'll see 1D, 5D. Yep, there you go.
Yep.
Zoom out, change the 7th ring so that it fills the top and bottom of today's movement.
So that's as far as I can.
Just shrink it. Compress it vertically. So that the 7th ring lands on the tops and the bottoms.
What would be the 7th ring?
Your baseline is the dashed line, no? The dotted line?
So that's
your baseline, right?
That is a T drawn through the center of the
right. So
fib circle.
Okay. So take the price chart on the right.
Oh my god.
And drag it down so that it captures the tops and yep. So
holy shit.
Just make so now you see where the black lines start to compress. Line it up so it fills the top of today.
Astro, you just helped me discover something. I'll show you after.
Goddamn right. Okay,
Damn.
so keep it right there. Yep. And now,
this is actually fucking.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
look at the red line. Look at how they. Holy shit! Yeah, look at
so
the tops and the
many holy shit
bottoms.
Moments today.
Look at the tops and the bottoms of where we bottom out and top out, and look at like the remainder difference of how those line up. Do Control Z.
Control Z.
Yep. Don't touch anything, just because it'll
So
it's
what-
moving the
what
price
am I
chart
looking
around,
at?
not the Look at see where the look at we'll start at
So
the
this
bottom.
is GameStop and GameStop.
Okay, so in the top left, see where it says GME? Hover over that and click the eyeball. Yep, click that. Okay. Now click auto in the bottom right. Okay. Now zoom in. So you have that red line towards the left of your screen. Just zoom in on today. You can just click the 1 day actually in the bottom left. Okay. Now do the same thing where you took the rings and you pulled them down so they captured the tops and the bottoms of today's
The
movement.
same thing. So I took the rings. So
Yep.
they capture. Okay. Okay.
How do you
So this is center. So
put the price one
1,
away?
2, 3.
How do you
Center.
We're moving.
1, 2,
Alright.
3,
starting?
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Click auto again. Right click AMC, the price dimension, yep. And click lock price to bar ratio. Okay. Now
Already told
try
me.
to pull it down again. Oh, I see
Wow.
what it's
I
doing.
didn't know we could do that.
I didn't know you could do that either. I didn't know it would react like that.
So where's the fucking
How can you recursively
1, 2, 3,
how can we create a gradient out of those distributions? Are those just fibs? Those ultimately would be fibs, right?
It's the fib circle. It's just given different values.
Right. So it's a certain distribution of okay. Let me
Oh my lord. This is fucked.
Can you right click, go to the change the background colors again? The right click and then settings. Change click white and change it to black. Yep. And then change the red to a shade. Click 2 to the left of black. Yep. Do another 2 to the left. Okay. And I want to make sure that you can perceive
Yeah,
it.
I can see.
Okay. You
Yep.
sure?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now see where it says vertical grid lines and horizontal grid lines right below that? It's second from the top.
Yep.
Click the color picker for the vertical grid lines and make that can you click white, which is the top left?
Yep.
And then increase the opacity so that it make it like 50% maybe? Yeah. Now do the same for the horizontal.
With white?
Yep. And can you actually make those black?
The lines?
Mm-hmm. And then increase, nope, keep the vertical white. And then make the horizontal, change that opacity to 100%. Yep. Yep. And then click the line to the right of that, where it says horizontal grid lines, the color picker, and then you have the line icon.
Horizontal grid lines.
to the right of the label, you had the color picker. To the right of the color picker, you'll have the yep.
Oh, this.
Yep. Shit. Click the color picker again. Why does it not let you adjust the thickness? Huh. Okay.
Yeah, no, oh wait, yeah, it doesn't. For
Yeah.
certain things.
And let's see. Go to symbol. And click color bars based on previous close. And change the See where it says body, borders, and wick with the checkboxes?
Oh, yeah.
Change those colors to everything on the left. So the first column of colors, basically, make all those white. Yep. And do it again on the wick. Yep. And then change the others to black. Okay, and then click OK. Go to your 4-hour chart. And click auto in the bottom right. And then zoom in to like, yeah, right about. Change it to the 1 day. Change it to the 1 day. I'm sorry, the 1 day candles.
Oh, okay.
I beat.
So that's May.
Now with how let's see, in the top right to the left of the publish button in blue, you'll see the full screen icon. You click that for me. Okay. 1 second. How do I full screen word?
Good morning, Professor Astro.
Good morning, Blumpkin. How do I? Oh, I'm fucking stupid as shit. Okay.
And Discord is done with the full screen thing.
Yo, Michael, what up, man? Okay. So can you zoom out a little bit? Yeah. Okay. So the reason why I suggested these types of colors, or technically the lack thereof, is so that imagine you see on like the bifurcation number 2?
Yep.
See how the black lines seem to like stem from the that fib ring?
Black lines stem from the fib ring.
Yeah, the black candles look like they're stemming from that fib ring that acts as like a support, is what it looks like.
This, like this diagonal line
From see that from the June no, I'm sorry, from January to late May. Actually it starts like early March. See how the black candles,
this horizontal,
look at the candles right below it.
right?
See how those black candles, I don't know if you can see it or not, look like they're stemming from that spiral?
Yes.
I wonder, yo, who's got the stream on in the background? Don't be a fucking dick, please. Don't be a fucking dick.
Yeah, I wonder if it's who's got
$5, whoever tells me who the fuck that is.
If you have echo, just mute the stream you're watching on Discord.
Thank you. Okay. So you see how it looks like those lines are stemming from, I'm sorry, it looks like the candles are stemming from the lines of the spiral?
Yes.
I wonder if that is a loose illustration, like a really hacky demonstration of Mandelbrot. I wonder if...
Oh, I understand what you're saying.
You see what I mean?
I'll show you the Mandelbrot.
So that being,
or even the white lines, however you want to interpret it.
So the white lines I'd interpret as escaping
right
to infinity, and then
right.
the black would be
right. And then if you look at like where you have that reflection point from the May run up, and then you get that propeller pattern.
Reflection point from the May run up.
The giant white run up.
Yeah. Yep.
So
this would all be an escape.
Yeah. So center that so that the you're good zoom wise. Yep, there you go. So it looks like a propeller is at the center of the screen. Yep.
So the
you're good.
bar C would be the beginning of each run up then, because that would be the catalyst that acts as a new cycle.
Say that one more time.
So we were talking about it last night. There's a bar. So every normal cycle of the Mandelbrot is C, and then the one that whenever you zoom and it switches pictures, or in this case it would shoot up in price and then start doing it again. That would be bar C then.
Oh wait, that just gave me an idea. Right click go to settings again. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
And to the guy that was whoever that was suggesting something. Fuck me. All the black colors that we made for the body borders and wick, turn the opacity to 0 for those. For everything that's black, make the opacity 0.
Oh shit. Did that sound like correct, Welch, as what we're looking at, or what we were looking at yesterday?
Say it one more time.
So the beginning of each run up would be the bar C fractal.
The bar
And then it
C
restarts.
fractal?
Yeah, remember we were talking about there's the C's that happen all the time, and then there's the one time where the bar C happens, where it's different than all the other ones. It's unique in that one cycle.
Yes. So the literature says you can zoom in to the border or around the dynamic plane to any point, essentially.
Chat, let me know if I need to turn it to members only mode. And I didn't read what you guys had to say about the volume between me and Discord. Is it good?
So that would, in theory, be where the run-ups are. Like you were saying, it starts to approach infinity, and then it shoots it back down to go back into the cycle.
Exactly. So that would be the point where it escapes to, if we're talking about price, this run between hyperbolic components, which is just the black areas of the Mandelbrot, that's basically matter escaping, or whatever's
So, members only mode is gonna get kicked on. It's just so that anybody who's trying to talk shit and just be a fucking Debbie Downer fucking douchebag will shut the fuck up. If you want to become a member, the lowest price is 99 cents. That's it. That's the lowest YouTube would let me set it to. The rationale is if somebody wants to waste their time talking shit, great. Thanks for your money. And then second, YouTube will ban them per payment method as well. So that's the logic there. Yeah, we're also live on Twitch, which has less latency. The audio, the video is all so much better. To me personally, I prefer Twitch for live streams, but I understand that everybody has their preference. But the link is twitch.tv/Astro that guy. Link is also in the description. So, all right, cool. I'm glad the fucking, what do you call it, is better. The vibe. Like I said, it's 99 cents. If there was a way that I could make this alternative free, such that there was a better way to handle just fucking dickheads, I would choose the free option. Just switched over to Twitch. Yeah, it should be a lot better. It should be a lot better. And then the chat that you see on stream combines both YouTube and Twitch chats. Yeah, can one of the mods, can you spam the Twitch link? Switch to Twitch to 100% better. And we got the whale Validus who's gifted, like, I don't even know. I feel bad just thinking about the number of subs he's gifted on Twitch. So with YouTube, you have memberships where you can pay to support, and it's a monthly thing. And then you subscribe on YouTube. Yo, Grease, thank you. When you subscribe on YouTube, it's free, and you get, that particular creator gets added to your feed. With Twitch, When you subscribe, that's the equivalent of a YouTube membership. When you follow, that's your subscribing on YouTube equivalent. So I just want to make that clear so there's no confusion. All right, let me get back to this. Thank you, guys.
How we solved for 1/3?
Can you go back to full screen, por favor?
Yeah, but I've been thinking kind of listening this morning in and out, but I wonder if you kind of reverse engineer the last run up to figure out exactly what the P over Q was. Like if we know time, so if you were to take the June run up and reverse engineer it, factoring in the time and figuring out what that other quotient is in order to get you what that run up was, if you could then use that to predict this next run up or something, some form of
to predict the next run up, or it's just finding the next bulb. There's an equation of 0/1 plus 1/2 equals 1/3.
I got an idea when you're ready.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
No, you're good. I was just throwing that out there, but
yeah, no,
Professor Astro, please.
So we
go
can
ahead.
we've reverse engineered
Professor
essentially
Astro.
everything. But I'm pretty sure P over Q. I want to say P stands for the principal spoke, which is just in this case a candle that connects. Let's say there was I can't draw right now, but let's say there was another fib circle here. Right. It would be the connecting candle or the principal
So it's
spoke.
just figuring out when that P hits, like what that P is, what exact bar, whether it's a daily bar or a weekly or a month,
Right.
whatever bar it is.
And
Once
then
we get
Q
that,
being
then you can
time
figure it out.
or period.
Right.
So time is not a linear metric. The way that we measure time is not linear. All right, there's 60 seconds in a minute. There's 60 seconds or 60 minutes in an hour. There's 24 hours in a day.
Your knowledge on
And then there's 30 days and a month.
Absolutely beautiful.
How could you scale time to that of a base 10 number system, such like that of centimeters and meters and kilometers and meters, a kilogram and a milligram? How could you make that for time if it doesn't already exist?
How could you make that for time? Like to measure time? So like what do you mean? Like if you wanted to measure,
how could you make time a decimal, not decimal, whatever, for making it a number that adheres to 10, right? Or 100. I don't know what the fuck the.
I feel like you know.
No, you said it. You said it. Decimal. You want to put time as decimal.
Yeah, decimal or percentage or a fraction.
No.
He's saying like so metrics, like if you think of the metric system.
If there's 30 days in a month, you have a 30-to-1 ratio. But if there's 24 hours in one day, now you're doing 24 times 30 to get how many hours are in a month. It's not something like if you're going from centimeters to meters, where you divide by 100, right? Because
46,200 seconds in a day.
Actually, there's 86,400.
You would divide it by 24, no?
That would.
Okay, so
you see what I mean, though?
Thinking, so I see what you're trying to do. I'm an electrician, so I'm looking at it as, like you're saying, measurements. So if you go in the engineering scale, they do exactly that. They convert inches into the 0.10 or the 10 base 10 system, right?
Yes, base 10. Yeah. And chat. Yeah. Someone's saying that time is base 12, which makes sense, I think.
They have a time to decimal calculator. I don't know if that helps.
Is it to decimal though? I just want to make sure I get that terminology right. I don't think it's to decimal.
Is it showing like
you have to eliminate weeks and months in the year?
Well, I'm sorry. Go on.
well, weeks and months. There is a decimal time, but it won't integrate with months and years like you would well, that's the reason base 12 is used for time, as it integrates into several. It's divisible by 3, 4, and 2.
Someone is saying search metric time. Ooh.
Hey, well.
There we go. Yeah, the SI system, right.
Can you show
There
me
is something called
August
decimal
11th
time. It's
to
on
September
Wikipedia.
Are these fib ratios? Hold on. Are these
The way it is now.
a decasecond, a hectosecond, a kilosecond? Right. Okay. This is. That's,
Where is it?
there we go.
Professor
Thank you.
Astro.
What's up, pumpkin?
August 11th to September.
Professor Astro, some students have done some assignment, and we quickly wanna give you the assignment if you're ready to listen.
Uh-huh.
The Astro news that you published today on your YouTube channel.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
According to the book of Pathophysiology in Finance by Professor
what I sent you.
Astro,
So many
it
books.
says that the banana has to be dipped in the mayonnaise,
The picture.
and
He
the
did it himself.
dipped
picture.
banana in mayonnaise should be dipped
did
in
those
the
things
ass of an
himself.
hedgie, which is equal to the sum of fuck hedgies.
I'm out of here.
No. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I got you. Chang. Can you wait? Can you wait?
You have to just
I appreciate it, but we're trying to give us a little bit. Thank you.
Picture. Wait.
Comedy relief
Last
break
term,
over.
So that
Change
metric time thing is saying
None of your fucking business.
you take
Alright.
2.4 and you multiply the time by
So
that.
lousy. What am I looking at, real quick? Just please for 1 second.
So my cousin just sent me that, and he did those himself. I didn't ask him to do those, but he compared dates himself.
We are on stream, by the way.
Another 80%.
80%. So that's
So 218 to 328 verse 811 to 921.
218 to
218 to 328
okay, so 218 to 328.
verse
I'm gonna
811
undo
to
this real quick
921.
as far back as it can. I hope I still have the same shit.
Where is this? Lousy?
My cousin just sent me this voluntarily, so he's now running numbers himself.
No. I mean, where did you post it?
I just sent it to Welsh in a DM and Astro in a DM.
So if he's running numbers himself.
We're on stream, by the way. I just want to make that
Yeah, you
clear.
can show it if you want.
Okay.
Is he
There's
Scott?
No
Is
names.
his name Scott?
No,
All I
his
was gonna
name's
say
not
is,
Scott.
is
Are we
there's a
moving?
light bulb that had to go off
Sorry.
his head, right? To be able to go in and do this by himself.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is we had started giving him dates, and when he came up to the 90% match, now he's running dates himself. So he's very intrigued as to what we're finding.
Can you real quick give some background to him without obviously giving away anything too personal, but just
Yeah,
as a
I mean, he works at an investment firm on the East Coast, and he runs a team of people within a firm. He's usually this is his own algo, and he typically only does long positions in his investment firm, but there are people that do short positions also. So he's the long side. He doesn't short shit, and he's very intrigued by this. He timed his entry perfectly based off Fibonacci, which ties right back into what Welsh has been saying. But these are his own algos that he's written to compare
That's amazing.
dates and prices, all pulled off the 1 minute candle. All this info is pulled off 1 minute data. And he did it over a month and 10-day period. So it's lining up 80%.
Right.
The top right, the R_SQ equals.
It's funny because
80% match.
And the last time it was a 90% match.
Yeah, and it was a shorter date. It was only like a six day comparison. Now he's stretching it to like a 30 or 40 day comparison, and we're still coming up with an 80% match.
So that would mean that we're in March.
So yeah, that's what I wanted to see, Welsh, was I wanted to see what that time frame was in comparison with your
My
chart.
Yeah. How do I change Oh, the opacity is what it was.
And you can change it to a different color if you want, so it doesn't intentionally blend.
I'm gonna reset chart. And settings. Fuck.
Go to yep, apply defaults if you're trying to, yeah.
Okay.
And I think you're on log as well.
Ikanashi.
Oh, if you want to trip balls, change it to Renko.
Hey, real quick. So, what was the importance of changing time to metrics? Like, you're saying that in order to use Q, it has to be in the decimal point then, or not the decimal point, the base 10?
No, I'm just curious as to what it would do.
Okay.
One sec.
Let me know if I can help you at all, Welch.
The candles. We need to do the indicator volume.
Oh, wait. Could you click net volume?
Net volume, yep.
Click net volume. Right? That? Okay. Go, fuck, how can we... Oh, hover over the net volume label in the top left of the indicator pane. Hover over the label, though, of net volume. Now click and hold and drag so it to the top, as if you were overlaying it. So click net volume and drag and drop it to the price pane.
Click next, yeah.
Fuck, I forget how try clicking like the border of the label and dragging and dropping. I forget how you... Anybody know?
You press the 3 little dots. You hold it with it.
Right.
It's basically like the handle.
Wait, why is it not fucking...
No.
Oh, click the line. Drag and drop the line of it.
Oh, it's usually like that, my bad.
What line?
The blue line in the center, that the indicator itself.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Yep. Release. There you go. Okay, so now you have another y-axis created for that.
Shit.
Click auto.
This is
Yeah. Click auto.
mechanical fucking whatever it is.
Click auto in the bottom right.
Auto.
In the top left, hover over the AMC Entertainment label and hide it. So click the eyeball icon. Yep. Okay, now double click the...
Fuck, this chart's so
You're
fucked
good.
up.
You're good. You're good. Can you double click the line of the net volume?
The line of the net volume?
Yep. And change it from a line. Click the, do this, do circles real quick at the bottom. I'm curious what this does. Yeah.
This should show stability and instability of the Mandelbrot. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, it's like the beginning.
Can you change it to the 1 hour chart?
Oh my god.
Yo.
So there's a
combined with what I'm
interactive
about to show
chart.
you.
Hold on, let
after,
Welch, I'm
so-
sorry. Let Welch talk, I'm sorry. He's in the
Auto?
zone. Yeah, and now click auto in the bottom right.
No, I was just gonna say earlier we found an interactive chart that mimics stability and instability within certain parameters of the hyperbolic components, so the black regions. And there are periods of stability and instability beyond the black region, so into the void or towards infinity as well. Where'd the dots go?
Right click the it's on the very right of the price scales. See what it says like 200 million, 100. Yeah, right click that. Change it to percent. Wonder what that does. Why does that look like the rippling effect of fuck. either a supernova that it looks like, or like a galactic distribution.
Yes.
It looks like we're gonna fucking explode again. That's what it looks like to me.
What the fuck? It looks like the double slit experiment. Why does that look? It looks like the double slit experiment.
Can you zoom into the center point of the negative space? No, the negative space of each run.
Oh my fuck! Oh, you can see it. Zoom into mid-March.
Yeah.
Right here.
Nope. At the bottom, you'll see the date.
Wow.
March.
Yeah, go like mid-March or late March. You'll see it. Look at that. Look at that. Nope.
Right here.
Pan to the left some more, or to the right. Yep. Keep going. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more.
That's April.
Yep. A little bit more. A little bit more. Right there. Stop.
May 18th.
Stop. Don't touch anything. Just look. Look at the dots. Look at the center points. Look at the negative space.
The Mandelbrot.
Yeah.
It's a fractal.
It's a Mandelbrot that's being created.
Yes, dude. Astro, please tune into my stream. I have like next level visualization for this.
These are fractal bulbs within the larger Mandelbrot. Like everything is just. This is fucking it. This is
Wait, can you drag now? Drag your. I think it would be in the price scale. And Edward, I'll check yours out in a second.
So
drag your price scale, I think.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So that the rings adhere to all of the Mandelbrot sections. It's in the negative space that.
So the rings adhere to the Mandelbrot.
Yep. Can you? Oh, change your.
How do I get back the value?
No. Forget the fucking price. Forget the price. Forget the fucking price. Yep. Hide it.
Yeah, honestly, it's not volume price anymore.
Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Volume is price. And then keep dragging those spirals inward. Can you change the background color to be just shy of completely white of the chart?
Yeah.
Background would be appearance.
Yep. And then click OK.
Just shy of completely white. We'll do that.
Opaque.
Okay, now double click on the dots. Yep. Change that color right there to make it black. Yeah. And now, turn up the thickness. Yep. Holy shit. Do the second thickest.
Woohoo.
So is anyone recording all this?
It's on stream.
All right, word.
Change that.
Change it.
Click that.
Go back and clip your whole shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do the second. Yeah.
We'll have to add this.
Oh yeah.
All right. So.
It's the
One more thing, real quick. Change it from the circles. Change it from the circles. Change it from and the center.
Visibility.
Style.
Right.
Yep. Change it to the step line with diamonds.
Which stream are we watching? I just want to tune in.
And then change the thickness to be as skinny as possible. Yep. And then click OK. Zoom in.
Oh.
All right. So.
Oh my god.
So, are you suggesting that the diamonds are other Mandelbrots?
They would be either the bifurcation points.
They're the branches.
Right.
But if you continued zooming in.
Oh, and they're the branches. You can identify P in one of the branches on the tail end, right?
I would think so.
Yes, if I change the scale. So I'm gonna go back to the day.
Yo, Welch, you have to send me that. Send me this right now, and I'll put it on my chart.
Sorry.
Hold on, bro.
The P is the tail end of damn it! I gotta read it again.
The principal spoke.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah, which is on the tail end.
Maybe it is.
The
So let's do area. What's area? Nah.
It'll fill if you do the area.
Area with breaks.
Now
Step line.
Oh, I got an idea. What are you doing? I got an idea. Wait, I got an idea. In the top left, click the net volume indicator. Right click it, I mean.
Net volume.
Yeah, right click. Actually click the 3 dots of it. Sorry. Yep. And then copy. And right click on that label again. And see if, do Control V. Click out of that tooltip thing. Yep, do Control V. Okay, drag that line onto the chart again. Yep. Okay, now double click one of those net volumes.
Changes, plays, and always funds
and then change it to circles. Change that to circles. Okay, make the color of those. Okay, I'm sorry. I promise this will be worth it. I know you got your ideas, and I feel bad for taking away. Click, see where, change the line style, the line type, I mean, of that, to crosses. Yep. And then go to your, click auto in the bottom right again.
Yeah, this looks just like
You're gonna have to increase the size of those. It's hard to see.
Why does that look like the vortex indicator?
Right. Hold on. Click keep the crosses. Actually, turn the thickness of those up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you change it to like the second level? There you go. Now go to the net volume indicator below it. Change. Yep. Go to the style of that.
Is it this one? Or this one?
The bottom one. Okay, change it from circles to let's do the step line with diamonds. And then change the opacity of that to like 25%. Turn the thickness all the way up.
This looks just like the plot of Orbit from the Unveiling, the Mandelbrot set that I sent you. Not Astro, but Welch.
The unveiling of the Mandelbrot set.
Yeah, it's that website that shows you like all those equations. And then in the middle of the page, like it looks like it is charted the way that they're telling you how to chart it.
Okay, I'll leave my crazy fucking ideas and whatnot there. I'll happily interject again, but I want to let you get onto what you were doing, Welch.
I'm fucking lost now.
Wait.
Let me change this.
Let me know if I can help you.
Undo everything that was just done on this chart.
yeah. I'm so lost.
Right click the go to the chart settings.
Chart settings.
Yep. Where it says template in the bottom left. Click apply defaults. Yep. And then click OK. Go to the net volume in the top left, and you can hide those. Whatever you want to do. If you want to save them for later, you can do that.
Nice.
And then change back to Heiken-Ashi.
And then how do I get rid of this GameStop?
Yeah, in the top left where it says NYSE GME, just remove that.
Exit. And now this.
Click log in the bottom right.
Logarithmic.
Actually, never mind. Nope, go ahead.
Just post it in DD.
Astro, does it look like what I have on my vortex?
Yeah.
On the 4-hour though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here.
Thank you, Welch. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, you're good. You're welcome. I'm
Yo,
trying to-
Astro, you ready for
what the
this?
fuck is
Wait,
this?
let Welch talk.
I don't know what this is. How do I get rid of this?
What was it?
The left side.
Someone leave Welch's stream, please.
So I just
Thank you.
refresh it.
My man, you gotta download the fucking program.
I have it. I just I don't know.
I got you. Go to the chart settings,
yeah.
right click. I got you. You're good. Settings. And then apply defaults. Yep, okay. Icon Ashy.
What if I just remove all the drawings? 'Cause I can.
Nope. Control Z. There you go. Hide the net volume or just remove it, whatever you want to do. Yep. Click log.
I need to get rid of this shit, and just have the price scale of AMC.
Yep. Top left, remove GME.
Remove GME.
Yep.
Oh, awesome.
Yep. And then
this I changed to regular.
yeah, that's where the net volume right there.
Okay.
And then I think that has you can remove it. I think that has you back to square one.
Okay. I don't even know where we were, but that's interesting. Like those pictures of it's literally Mandelbrot's and bulbs.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Is my screen to screens? Okay.
You're sharing your screen.
So was that not this?
That's
Was
what it looks
not
like.
that?
That's what it looked like. Yeah.
And then the bulbs, like. So what was that? That was net volume.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It looked like the slit experiment, but with Mandelbrot. The double slit experiment.
Now, what's that vortex indicator do? It
look at my screen.
So I'm sharing my screen.
Yeah.
All of them, so, but go ahead. I can't see it, but
I got it on
remember what
stream.
looks like.
If
Oh, okay.
This is January and June on a 4-hour on the vortex indicator.
I have an idea.
Professor
None of us are
Astro,
concerned
I have
with
to
the
show you
Hold
the Mandelbrot.
Where's the
I
last?
literally feel like the vortex indicator is like a Mandelbrot.
So the dates that got an 80% match that just got back were 2/18.
Okay. Wait. No. One at a time. I'm sorry. Welch is really onto something.
I'm just thinking out loud.
And he's a little butthurt, so I just want to make sure that he can
3,
get his ideas out real quick.
No worries.
All right.
8/11. No, you can go ahead, dude. I'm just thinking out loud.
Alrighty.
9, 21.
So I have this Mandelbrot over here, and I overlaid another equation of it over here on top of it.
Right.
And then I put the AMC chart. This is the daily chart.
Oh, I got it.
All I did was flip it horizontally. You see? And I put the June run up in the middle here. just to go what
Wait.
happened.
Can you do Control Z again?
Yeah. Oops. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go on.
All right. Okay. So bear with me for a sec. There's a lot to digest here.
Hmm?
Okay. So imagine these lines as like going deeper into it. Imagine this was depth, and each line was like a slice.
Right.
Okay. So on this iteration, we have a bounce off of here and here. This is another. Wait, is this the same? My bad.
You're good.
And then I put the January run up in the beginning instead of June. And we also get some crazy shit here. But the real crazy shit pops up when you see that phasing, and over here it's like very much distorted. So kind of like
That
this
chart
ordeal
is
over
that on?
here.
I just realized something. Holy shit.
This is what's going on right here.
Oh my god. Okay.
But wait, I'm not done. I'm not done.
Wait, I have an
Check this
idea
out.
for you. I'm sorry, not gone. My bad. My bad.
I'll put GME on top of this. Watch.
Oh Jesus. Wait.
Look at that. It's heavily distorted over here, but it's trying to be like an equal phasing, you know?
Right.
Trying to have equal phasing, but
It's offset. It's offset.
Yeah. Isn't this crazy?
Yeah, hold on. They just gave. Yeah.
What's it called? Yeah, look at these bounces too.
Yeah, it's almost right in line with. Holy shit.
And because it's a mirror and a fractal, like it won't really matter if you put it up or down. It'll still bounce off of respective lines.
Right. So here's a question for you. That chart looks like it's a log chart, and this goes for your work as well, Welch. The log chart actually breaks the Mandelbrot approach because it's making every movement to the same proportion.
Okay.
Welch.
Yep.
Turn off log.
You have to convert it.
I just realized this. Turn off log.
Yep.
Fuck around with that. I think if you change the
So it's the same thing.
No.
What's different?
No. Compress your price chart.
This is crazy.
So the only thing that's different is
your high point.
Yeah.
Right, because log just it treats every movement the same. It'll scale movements so that they behave the same. You don't get the distortion. You don't get the distortion effect of going higher in price, which is what allowed for us to. It's like if you took a Fourier of a Mandelbrot, it would show the same linear pattern of some sort. But to capture how things fractalize, you have to turn log off.
I mean, even if I squish it down, it's still like it works even better.
I'm not
honestly
picking up what you're putting down. What exactly the difference would be as far as like visualize.
Click
because
click the eyeball icon along the left hand side, so you hide along the toolbar on the left. It's the second to last option. Yep.
Yeah.
Click the yeah, you're good. Okay. Click auto in the bottom right, but keep log off. Okay, zoom in from early January, right where you see that first reflection, right? Turn off the volume indicator, just hide it in the top left. Yep. Okay. Now click log. Turn log off. And log back on. Log off.
Right.
And log back on. Off.
Yep.
Look at the run up in January compared to the run up.
It's a different scale.
Right, but the way that the numbers are presented, you won't be able to see that. I think that this might be one of the biggest problems. This might be one of the biggest solutions. Your percentage gains will be the same. All that will be the same, but the way that you visually interpret it is now different.
So the only thing that I would visually interpret differently is the ceiling of the the ceiling of this, which doesn't even actually have a ceiling. It tends to infinity.
Right,
So
but how do I explain this?
I'm not really measuring anything based on scale as far as like visual skill goes. Go ahead.
Sorry. Go to your 1 week chart. Go to your 1 week, and then click auto.
So that looks the same to me.
Nope. Click auto. Click auto.
Yeah.
And then turn off. Do the eyeball icon again on the left.
Right.
Okay. Click in the top right, next to unnamed, to the left of it. You'll see a box icon. Yep. Click that. Click row 2, second column. So you have the one by one. Yep. Click that. Other one.
I can't do that. No, I understand what you're saying.
No, pumpkin. Hold on. I'm sorry.
I'll try it.
Can you go to my stream real quick? And send me your PayPal when you get the chance, so I can, or send me like your login so I can get you a membership. I'll message TradingView. I'll see if can you send me your TradingView email.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm on your
What's
stream.
your Astro?
So for the particular chart I had for AMC there, the linear and logarithmic, like it doesn't make a difference. It just makes it a little more tall.
Right.
A tiny bit.
Think about it won't affect the calculations, but visually interpreting where everything is at.
Yeah.
Is going to change.
I can just edit that in Photoshop.
No, because your proportions in Photoshop are wrong because you're using log.
I mean, I'm flipping through the different. I mean, both of them right now in Webull. It's not that different.
Zoom out.
Well, I think it would be the same thing. Like, the only thing that's different, like everything is still, the verification points still line up, the cusp still lines up. So if the dimensions that I'm calculating are the same, personally, I don't care what it looks like visually. I'm just looking for a projection of price based on the equation.
Fair enough.
So if they're constant, but I understand what you're saying. Like to get a better grasp visually, like the thing that's ugly about this now when you switch to auto is the ceiling of all this. Like the curvature lines are now different. It doesn't really depict the actual curvature, but what it does depict is
granularity, right?
The granularity and the high, like how high the ceiling actually is, or
can you mute your mic, Edward? Is that the one with the helicopter above?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're good, brother. Welch, can I?
So like if
holy shit! Whoa! Can you stretch that back out again? It looks more like a top-down view. Zoom out. Like, no. Like scroll wheel. Zoom out.
Yeah.
Holy shit! See how it looks like it's like you're altering the Bayesian view. Right now you're top to, like you're literally looking down at it, right? Yeah. As you compress it though. No, don't turn on log. As you compress that scale though.
You look like you're changing.
Yeah, by having those holy shit.
Dude, do you guys do you remember when I did the
Whoa, what the fuck? Wait, hold on. Wait, go back to log. Can you click in I'll show you something in the bottom right. Nope. Don't change it. Don't change anything. Don't change. Just zoom in so you pull the Bayesian back into the center. Yep. Okay. Take in the bottom right. You'll see these the layer icons. You'll see a question mark, and right above that is click that. Okay. Those are your Photoshop layers, so to speak. Hover over the vertical lines and click the eyeball. Nope. On the layers. The object tree. It'll be to the, so look at the right-hand side. You have a new pane that popped up. It says AMC vertical line.
Yep.
Turn all the vertical lines and click the eyeball icon. So you turn them off. And then let's do the same thing with the rectangles. Yep. And then the labels as well. Text, you hide those.